How do you correct misplaced modifiers? Imagine reading a sentence and feeling unsure if it makes sense. Sometimes the words seem jumbled and the meaning gets lost. That's often caused by misplaced modifiers. These are words or phrases that aren't positioned close enough to the word they describe. When that happens, the sentence can become confusing or funny in an unintended way. To fix this, you need to move the modifier so it's right next to the word it's meant to describe. First, find the modifier. Then look at what it's describing. Ask yourself, is this clear? If not, shift the modifier closer to that word. For example, if you say, she almost drove her kids to school every day, it sounds like she almost drove them. But if you mean she drove them nearly every day, you should say, she drove her kids to school almost every day. Here, moving almost closer to every day makes the meaning clear. Another common mistake is when adjectives are separated from the nouns they describe. For example, the man with the red hat is my neighbor. If you accidentally say, the man is my neighbor with the red hat, it's less clear. To correct it, keep the adjective phrase with the red hat right next to the man. Modifying phrases should also be placed carefully. If you say, I found a book on the table that was interesting, it's okay. But if you say, I found a book that was interesting on the table, it's better. Moving the phrase closer to book clarifies that the book was interesting, not the table. When proofreading, look for sentences that seem awkward or confusing. If a modifier seems to be describing the wrong thing, try moving it. Sometimes, breaking a long sentence into two can help. For example, he saw a dog on the street with a big tail can be clearer as he saw a dog with a big tail on the street. Remember, the goal is to make your sentences easy to understand. If a modifier is from the word it describes, readers might get the wrong idea. Moving it closer ensures your meaning is clear and your sentence flows naturally. Always double-check your sentences after editing. Ask yourself if the modifier is next to the word it's meant to describe. If not, shift it. That's how you correct misplaced modifiers and keep your writing clear and accurate.